been gone for a minute, but y'all just knew I was coming back for this one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. My name is Jessyka, lover of cats, trap music, and you. Hey, alright guys, so I know that you've heard by now there has been a huge update in the whole Megan and Tory case. As of yesterday, Tory Lanez, aka Daystar Peterson, has been charged with shooting Megan. Let's talk about it because it's so much going on. Now guys, I do believe that Twitter and the rest of the social media universe, y'all need to know the difference between charged and convicted. Like, we need to start there. But he has in fact been charged. So what that normally insinuates is there's enough of something to believe that he could be responsible for this crime. And you know the crime I'm talking about, guys, is shooting Megan Thee Stallion in her feet as she was walking away from an argument or whatever. So anyway, we're gonna get into all of that, guys, all of those details. Of course, this is still a developing story, so this is like the beginning of a saga, because now, you know, it's gonna be the whole OJ thing or whatever all over. He is going to trial. He gotta fight this in court. And y'all know he just posted a video of him acting like he was OJ in a trial. Boy, how life comes at you, right? Because he is gonna have to fight for his life in trial. Now anyway, guys, before we get into all that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so very grateful for all the new viewers and all the new subscribers that I've gotten. Also, bang that bell so you never miss any one of my videos. Okay, follow me on all of my social media. It's a good time. Go browse. Okay, now let's get into all these topics. Okay guys, so as of yesterday, news broke that Tory Lanez, aka Daystar Peterson, was charged with shooting Megan. Not only was he charged with the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion, he was also charged for, get this, and let me read off my notebook, 1 felony each of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, personal use of a firearm, and carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, as well as gun allegations that he personally inflicted great bodily harm on a 24-year-old victim, which we know is Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so his arraignment is going to be Tuesday, October 13th, so this upcoming Tuesday, and we'll see how he pleads. We pretty much already know what he's going to say because he, you know, released a whole album talking about his side and proclaiming his innocence. But we're going to get to that in a minute because I do believe that this album is what nailed it in the coffin for him. I believe that he pissed off some very powerful people, and here we are. And here we are today. So but we'll get into that a little bit later. But anyway, so that's the facts, okay? This is still being investigated by LAPD Hollywood Division. Now, just to catch you up a little bit, if you've been under a rock or whatever, you guys know back in, I don't remember, when did Megan get shot? Child, 2020 is so long. Like, I don't know when anything happened anymore. This is literally the longest year ever. Let me see. Okay, so mid-July. A little background, a little timeline, okay? Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion kind of have been spotted with each other. You know, there was some speculations that it may be some romance going, but they really didn't confirm it, and they was just, you know, seen with each other. And Megan is friendly, too friendly, okay? But she's friendly, and so, you know, it was what it was. Then, mid-July, they were seen at Kylie's house. Shots rang out at the end of a tumultuous night, honey. Police were called. Tory Lanez was arrested at the scene, but it wasn't for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. What it was for was having a concealed firearm, which is illegal in the state of California, okay? So that's what he was charged for initially. And of course, detractors and oppositions to Megan's story and Megan's side was saying like, oh, well, you know, if he did this, why wasn't he charged for the shooting then? She clearly was limping out of the vehicle. She clearly had been injured in some way. You know, she was lying to the cops on her own admission. She was lying to the cops, lying to the doctor about what happened because she was nervous about what can happen, you know, as black people, and they got a gun in the vehicle and all that. That was her story, at least, okay? So that was that. He was charged at the scene for concealing a firearm. He bailed out, and I guess he was shipping his little story off to blogs or whatever. Megan came out and said, you need to stop lying before I expose you. And then she found herself exposing him on Instagram Live one night. She said,
yes, this Tory shot me. You shot me.
She basically said, Tory Lanez, you know, you were the one that shot me. It was you. I'm done protecting you. It is what it is. Tory responded with that Daystar album. That was my last video. Check that out here. Proclaiming his innocence. But he also said some things that I think really pissed some people off, some important people. He said that, you know, he is getting set up by Megan's team for this crime that he did not commit. We talking Roc Nation. That's Jay-Z. That's Desiree Perez. If you don't know who Desiree Perez is, she's allegedly a known FBI informant. So they already thinking that, you know, Roc Nation got FBI ties. He kind of insinuated that Roc Nation and Jay-Z specifically with his line, I don't care if you know Jigga. What did he say? I don't care if you know Jigga. I was taught to beat the block, you know, and no matter how y'all try to frame me, I'ma still get on top or whatever. So he pretty much said, Jay-Z and your team is, you know, pushing this false narrative and I'm not having it. And I don't think they was feeling that too much. I mean, you know, it's too many ties into Roc Nation. They're too interconnected. And so I don't know why Tory Lanez thought he was gonna be able to get away with that one, like, scot-free. I got cat hair. But anyway, I don't know why Tory Lanez thought he was going to be able to get away with that one. And then he was moving too comfortable after the Daystar release, and then he released the video to one of his little songs or whatever, Most High. He was moving too comfortable. He all on Instagram Live, smiling and cheesing with his little short self and, you know, just moving real comfortable. And I don't think they like that. Also, keep in mind, guys, Megan is signed to, what is it? Megan is signed to 300 Entertainment as well, and if you don't know, 300 Entertainment is headed by the two guys that also just happen to run YouTube Music. So Megan is the investment, if you will, of a lot of very powerful men. Three in particular, those two guys of YouTube Music, and of course Jay-Z. They got ties, okay? He from the mob and I got ties. Hey, it's too late for all that lovey-dovey shit. I'm your brother shit, all that other shit, ayy. It's too late for all that, ayy. What's the song, Mob Ties? But they got too many ties, what I'm trying to get at, okay? So, like I said, I don't really know what Tory Lanez thought he was about to do with that, how far Tory Lanez thought he was about to go. But what we do know now is that he's gonna have to fight for his life in court, you know what I'm saying? He's facing a maximum of 22 years and 8 months, you know, if he's convicted of this crime. Now, I do want to say, y'all, I don't think that Tory Lanez is gonna be getting on 22 years and 8 months if he did in fact shoot Megan in the feet, okay? I do believe that he is gonna do some time. Even if he don't get charged for, you know, the whole Megan thing, there's some more felonies already on there with the gun possession, the loaded gun, and the vehicle. So there's other felonies that very well may stick. I do believe Tory Lanez may very well do some time, like period. He may be doing some time for sure. And then that's gonna also possibly affect his immigration status. I mean, Tory Lanez is Canadian, okay? He is from Canada, and he very well may get deported. Y'all see what happened to Shine? He been in Belize for, you know, decades, really. You know, it seems like. So this is now looking up for Tory Lanez. Hopefully we get to the truth. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully we get to the truth. I do want to talk about his bail real quick. So his bail is allegedly, according to The Guardian, has been recommended to be set at $1.1 million. Now guys, that frustrates me, and let me tell you why. Derek Chauvin, the man that we've seen on camera killing George Floyd, his bail was $1 million, and the public, his supporters, okay, raised that money, and he's out on the streets. He out with his wife relaxing, or, you know, doing whatever he do. Okay, so for Tory Lanez, who did not kill anybody on camera, you know what I'm saying, and whether you believe whatever you believe, I wasn't there and you wasn't there. So what we know at this point is that he didn't kill anybody, and though Megan did sustain some foot injuries, we know that she's not dead. Okay, so why would Tory Lanez recommended bail be 1.1 versus 1 million of Derek Chauvin? Y'all, that really did not sit too well with me. But anyway, so that's everything. I'm pretty sure this story is gonna, I mean, like, this is just the beginning, okay? On Tuesday, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happened at that arraignment, and hopefully we get to the bottom of this. So once again, guys, sound down below in the comments. Tell me what you think about this whole thing. Do you believe Megan? Okay, have you always believed Megan? Do you believe Tory? What do you think is going to come out of this whole charge? Do you think he's going to be convicted? Let's just talk about it. Also, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye. Mwah.